like money good. My niggas like good. Don't stop giving me love. I still Where are you at? What's up? Hey, my readings and prices are in the description section. And y'all better year to get look. If you've been holding back from getting one all year, you better get one before the last day of this year, because the prices are going up. Okay, you know, those of y'all that's been here, you know that, right? Yeah. I do that as a courtesy. Well, I keep it the price that it is for a whole year as a courtesy to people. Okay, but you know, every year I do, you know, I do go up in value. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, get it while it's hot. Okay. If you purchased a reading within the last couple of days, you'll receive it back today. Okay. Okay. So some of y'all could be, you and your person could, you know, be. I'm getting two people like up all night. You know, damn near most of the night. Okay. Thinking about each other. Okay. It's. I don't get a, you know, feeling of exhaustion though. You know what I'm saying? I feel actually the opposite. Like, even though you probably haven't slept that much within the last few days, okay, could have got 5 hours of sleep one day, right? 3 hours of sleep one day, okay, but you still feel amped up. You still feel energetic, right? Full, okay. You know, it's like supercharged. Can't explain it. Can't explain it. All right, but yeah, the both of you guys are experiencing this. It's just an adjustment period. That's all. Acclimation. I think we're gonna use the chimes. All right. Class is in session. All right, let's get it. Let's see what's up with Aquarius. All right. Power trip. J. Cole. That's what he's actually saying. Got me up all night. Drowning out in these love songs. Okay. Up. Hold on. My bad. Holy Spirit. My bad. My bad. I touched my sigils. Tell me in Aquarius energy, please. Libra. Okay. I got a confirmation as soon as I rolled the dice. All right. Libra, the number 6, got Leo inverted. Why I love you so much, Monica. The sun. Your bonus. Neptune and Aquarius. Excuse me, Sagittarius. Okay, so something definitely significant about an Aquarius. Okay, or something with the mind. Okay, it's giving a even flow or ebb and flow. Is that what it's called? Something's equal, something's balanced. Okay. I feel that people have been trying to throw it off balance. I feel that people have been trying, from the outside energetically to mess with your feelings for each other. You could have woke up this morning feeling a little off, right? Okay, like something was trying to get you to feel like something was wrong, right? Or to get you to start doubting or start worrying or start, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't let it, you didn't let it soak in. Okay, so it's been moved out of the way. So you're going through an elevation because of that, because you didn't let something overtake you, or you didn't let something latch on to you, even though they tried to catch you when you were asleep. Yeah, they can be trying to exhaust you, trying to make you feel like you want to give up, like you want to quit. Why you would go through everything you went through and then quit when you get to this point? I don't know how that makes sense for them, but yeah, that's not on the table. So, an imagination enhancement, creativity enhancement, okay, making you more caring, more sympathetic, and sensitive to what others feel and need. So, you've got an upgrade on your empathy as well. Okay, so you're adjusting to another level of your empathy. Okay, that's been accessed. You will perceive the world more through your feelings, like even more through your feelings. Okay, so divine masculine, this could be more on your side. I'm feeling like whoever's in divine masculine energy, yeah, you're upgrading your empathy is could feel a little overwhelming at first, right? Because it's like turning up the dial, turning up the volume on the dial. Okay, it takes some adjusting to get used to. A couple days, give or take. Okay, somebody's been spotted. Okay, it's giving like an eye in the sky, right? It's giving like a Mordor off of the Lord of the Rings. You remember the tower with the eye, the all-seeing eye over there? Okay, it's giving that like somebody's been spotted. Yeah, like trying to get in somewhere, trying to approach somewhere, like they've been spotted afar off. Yeah, and something with your somebody's putting some type of thoughts or production that they've had into action. So somebody can be an actor because I just said production and action. Action. Okay, yeah. So somebody is tired of thinking about something and now they're about to do something about it. King of Swords, or somebody in this energy, they're coming towards a reader or an intuitive. Okay. All right. All right. Let me see. Show me Aquarius. Vicious. Feeling violent, destructive, and a need to be cruel. Okay. We know that already. Karmic view. Calm. That's better. All right. You see, they're trying to send that vicious energy in here to disrupt the calm between the two of you. But the two of you still remain calm. Okay, it's giving where's Waldo face ass. Okay, like somebody's trying to locate y'all in the mix and they can't, somebody doesn't even know where they're directing something to. They're just doing things. Okay, they don't even know where it's going, who it's going to. All right, it's coming back to them. Hasn't that been what it's been doing this whole time? Okay, it's not going to change now. vulnerable. I feel like you two are enjoying this vulnerability between the two of you. Okay, this it's calm, it's peaceful. What the both of you aren't used to. So because you weren't used to it, okay, it's like you are basking in it. You are appreciative of it, okay? You are thankful for it. Edified. You feel full, basically, okay? Feeling that you have improved morally or intellectually or justified in your point of view. So you feel like somebody feels like nobody can tell them nothing about their person. And that's just it. You know, case closed, no questions asked. Nothing anyone can say about you or about them to you can change the way that you see them or feel about them. Okay, Allegiant. All right. I don't know if you guys have seen these, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Something significant about a Divergent series. Okay, so go watch it if you haven't. Even if you have, watch it again. Something. Watch Allegiant. Watch this one. I don't know if it's the second or the third movie, but watch that one. There's nuggets in there for some of y'all. Feeling steadfastly loyal to a cause, person, or thing. They are talking about us after all. Divergent. We don't belong to a faction, right? Okay, because we are all of the factions in one. That part where Triss was in the, they put her in the simulator, and she was in this sealed glass. It looked like a case or something like that, and it started filling up with water, right? Now, the average person, you know what I'm saying? That is, one or the other of those groups of people, okay? So the average human, okay? The average person would freak out because obviously by their eyesight, there's no opening for me to get out of here, right? There's water filling up and it's filling up fast. Pretty soon I'm gonna run out of air. And then I'm gonna be submerged in the water and then I'm gonna panic and then I'm gonna drown, right? But the people who are divergent, okay, they think outside of the box. So what did Trish do? She didn't panic, okay? She reminded herself that she's in a simulation. And then she took control of it. She tapped the glass. Tapped it once and it cracked. She tapped it again and it cracked again and busted open. So, you get what I'm saying? Alright? Go watch that. Appreciate. This has been coming out a lot too. So, just confirming what I've been saying. Y'all two appreciate each other. You appreciate what's happening, what's going on right now. Alright? It's exciting. Yeah. Shouty. Shouty, shouty, shouty. Plies. The real testament. Where are we going? Oh, that's a good one. Jagged Edge, He Can't Love You. Something about the 90s. Okay, we got growth. Okay, giving harvest. It's giving harvest. Your harvest is here. For some of you, Christmas could be significant. Okay, Christmas time. Talks about being in a calm environment. Okay, a warm environment. Sharing environment. Peaceful. Yeah. Okay. Alright, what's up, Aquarius? Close Spirit. Got death. Okay, so transformation. Okay, there could be an ending. Something came to an end for someone. Alright, expand connection. Okay, so definitely transformation in your connection. Alright. Expand connection. Because the two of you had the courage, okay, not to believe the hype, the illusion, okay, which allowed you access to this happiness and this joy and this sun energy. because you both have an unwavering tenacity, and you're not quitters. You rise to the challenge. You know what I'm saying? You don't scurry away or shy away from the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tells you can't do something. Oh, you do that, and you do it better than they ever thought that you could. You know what I'm saying? It's a challenge to you. When somebody tries to challenge you, especially about who you are, it's like fuel. It's like fuel. Lust, okay, the devil. Ugh. Okay, yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. Let's put that back. We know where that's coming from. Okay. Guess we do. Unwavering tenacity. So somebody just will not let go of a certain lust that they have for you, or a certain lust that they have for doing something. Okay? Trying to get your money. Judgment. They pocket watching. Okay? But you and someone are tied to each other. Alright? In the best way possible. Okay? It's not like, bound or anything. Okay? The two of you want to be here. The two of you are standing up for this. The two of you are defending this. Okay, so it's fortified, you can only take down a kingdom if it is divided, right? There's no division here. There's no division here, because both of you know how to be yourself. You rather be yourself than, expel all your energy trying to be someone that you're not for other people's liking. Unless you're an actor or something like that, that's the only way, you know what I'm saying, that that it's okay to do that, but anything outside of that, no. No. Anything outside of that is fake. It's fake, it's false. Okay? And who wants to live in a false reality? Other than those who are lazy and want everything handed to them. Want to take it from other people as if they have a claim to it. No. Some of y'all could be LGBTQ. Then bursts of energy, like this excitement. You sense to the other, and then the other one like it's. So I'm seeing one of you look at either their picture or something like that. Okay. And you're smiling or something like that. Okay, kind of giddy. All right. The other one is doing the same exact thing. So it's kind of like you guys are speaking through say you're looking at a picture of each other on the phone, right? The both of you. Okay. It's kind of like you're speaking through that portal. Okay, but you're looking at each other's picture. That's the best way I can describe it. Okay. You won't understand it unless you're in the connection that I'm describing. Okay. So if you're outside it, don't even worry about it. Alright, what's over here? Aquarius. A boss figure. Number 88 can be significant. Okay, it's giving abundance. Okay, love spell, backfire. Work, labor, efforts, thoughts, karma, mature man. So somebody's thinking about what's coming back towards them because of something that they did. Okay, to a mature man, or this is a mature man that did this. Okay, or there could also be a boss figure that's doing. Let me see. Give me one more for there. Karmic masculine, yeah. This karmic masculine is trying to do love spells on someone's divine counterpart, especially if it's LGBTQ, right? Like if it's two males and two females, there's a karmic masculine here trying to put love spells on your partner, but they're backfiring. Yeah, they're not even going up into the ethers. Okay, and they're thinking about the karma that's coming back for what they did. All right, one of the backfires is obsession. That's why a lot of these people are obsessed with you now, because they did love spells on you, and they did not work. Okay, is your soulmate out here? Okay, stepped into their high priest, hierophant energy. Okay, yeah, look, death magic. You overcame this. You know, it didn't even, it kind of like it circled around you and went back. Like an evil arrow, evil death arrow. Circled around your energy and it went right back. Because you are protected. Somebody got facial hair. Somebody's skin could be breaking out, like right underneath their eyes, like above their like on their cheekbones, due to something. Ooh, somebody been putting their face somewhere that they shouldn't have been putting their face. A mature man, community, false documents. Okay, so your family is connected to a community, okay, that helped them change some type of documents, falsify some type of documents. Okay. Also, this mature man these could be the documents that a mature man left before they passed away. Family, sweetheart, hello. Jealousy and envy. Somebody wants to introduce you to their family, okay, and somebody else is envious and jealous of that. This could be an earth sign that's envious and jealous of a divine feminine and has animosity towards what they do for work, their occupation, the fact that they make money doing it, okay, the fact that they can travel at their own leisure however they want to. They don't have to punch in a clock, and they don't have to take orders from a manager or a boss, okay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but they don't have to do that. Yeah, they're a healer. And somebody doesn't like it. They want your position. They want your healing abilities. They want to be admired. Okay, but they don't want to go through any of the things that you went through to reach this level. No, they just want to take it from you. Yeah, they want to live off of the work you did on your back. Right? But even if they were able to take this from you, they cannot hold this energy. Why? Because they didn't do the work. Their vessel could not hold it. It would make them sick, crazy, deranged. They're already there. Our energy acts different, upon another person. Yeah, when they have it or when they, draw it from us, right? The protection. Yeah, there's protection around, but our energy is going to be a curse to you. What you take from another person is going to be a curse to you. Period. People are going to start getting sick, okay? Start losing things, cars, homes, children, whatever. And especially the things that you used the person's energy for. To steal. But can't tell them nothing. Let them find out. Some of them are. Some of them are. They think that an apology is going to reverse the sickness. No, you're the sick person. Yeah, apology isn't going to do anything. Healer in the reverse. What'd I say? Sick. Oh, it fell in the upright when I dropped it. Okay, so good. All right, so somebody could have healed from some type of sickness. All right, or for some type of deficit. Yeah, ritual. Look at this shit. Single, sexy, successful. Okay, so I'm getting. These aren't the typical. This isn't anything harmful. Okay, the harmful thing was over there. Confirmation with the spell work. Y'all didn't hear that, but I got a notification. The bad juju is over here. Okay, not working. This is like offerings. Sending up offerings to your ancestors. Okay, whatever your ancestors desire, food offerings, cigars, a Whopper from Burger King. Okay, confirmation again. Yeah, whatever your ancestors ask you for. So some of y'all, your ancestors might be asking for you to do that. Okay, if you haven't done it in a while, or if you have never done it, okay, they're asking you to incorporate that. So just listen for things that they want. Ask them; they'll tell you. Okay, abandonment, ascending. So somebody left the situation, and because of it, they've ascended because of it. Okay, because they're giving themselves self-love. Okay, rich girls could be somebody opposite you or you. Yeah, ascending. 44 can be significant. 80, number 8. 90, number 9. 67, 76. 73, 37, 88. I said 88 already. Okay. So she's fine too, but I want you. Yeah, she fine. Yeah, he fine, but I want you. You know, I'm not looking at the outside. I'm looking at the inside. Yeah, what I can feel. Okay. So something is way deeper than skin deep. There's way more depth to it. Okay. That's why no one else can understand it. You know, people asking like, well, why them? Why they choose them? Or how come they get to be? Yeah, this was meant to be. That's why. Yeah, they can't sleep at night. Confirmation again. Yeah, they can't sleep at night. They know something's not working. It never works. Okay, you keep repeating the same thing, expecting something different to happen. Okay, that is the definition of insanity. Literally, the definition of insanity. So these people are insane, doing the same thing over and over, thinking that something's going to change, and it's not. So they need a shrink. Okay, I don't even think a shrink can help them. All right, let's see. Goodness gracious. Yeah, all bark, no bite. See, all bark, no bite. Bark loud as hell. You know, you get real close to them. They say, arr, 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 arr. All right, let's see. What's in the recent past? The 4 of Wands. I think they came out first for the last ring I did. 10 of Wands. The Empress. Okay, so somebody could be getting some things together here. Yeah, somebody wants to carry the weight of something. Okay, they want to. Whoever this is your person. Okay, for some of you. All right, that you're in the 4 of Wands with, whether you're physically with them yet or not. This person wants to like take the load off of you. Okay, or something like that. Assist you. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. 7 of Swords. Yeah, somebody's watching to see if it's working. They're trying to change somebody's feelings. Okay, change the two of your feelings for each other. Yeah, they're trying to interrupt the romantic feelings. Okay, but it's not happening. 8 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, somebody is still coming towards the Knight of Wands. Somebody could be running back to report to someone. 8 of Pentacles, someone that they're working with. Okay, just like this could be these people's damn job. All right, to stalk you, follow you around. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, the High Priestess. They want this Queen of Cups to feel like their person is going to betray them, or that they are betraying them. Okay, that is not the case, but that's how they want this person, or you to feel. Okay, they want you stressing. They want you, they want you with your own mind, okay, to ruin this. They want you to be in your head. They want you to doubt that someone is faithful. They want you to doubt the fact that you can trust someone. And I don't feel like you are. Yeah, because I feel like you know better. High Priestess. Yeah. Just because you don't say that you know, doesn't mean that you don't. You're not an amateur, okay? You're quite the master at whatever it is that you do. That's why these people are over there fighting now. You're like Shifu, Master Shifu. Doesn't Shifu mean master? Like master. Alright, 2 of Cups reverse. Somebody's in an unhappy dynamic, okay, that they're with the person that they're working with. Justice, the 9 of Wands. Yeah, they're throwing rocks and hiding their hands. That's what they're doing, okay. But you and someone, like I said, are protecting something. You see each other as each other's justice. All right, so you got boundaries up around your justice. Two of Swords, and they're confused, okay? Because someone's passions are still lit up for it. As a matter of fact, they've increased. Yeah, the passion between two people has increased. Okay, like I said, the both of you could be, up at night a little bit. You could be getting a little, you're going through a transition. All right, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody trying to cock block. This is a hater that you let go of, okay? This could be coming from both sides, actually. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. They're waiting for their outcome, their desired outcome, which they're not going to get. I don't feel like the two of you can be influenced to go against each other. You just can't. Yet the bond is too strong. And for some of you, you already know this person. Okay? So you guys have already had a bond. You know what I'm saying? An unspoken bond since the beginning. That these people can't fuck with, they can't. It's been established in the heavens before you even got here. Okay? You can't touch it. What God brings together, let no man put asunder. Okay? You coming against something, you putting yourself in God's business is what you're doing. Yet you think that you are stepping to the person or that you're doing it, which you're not doing face to face, by the way. Cowardice. But you think that you're stepping to the person, you're not. You're facing the Most High. You're facing the Most High. That's why you keep repeating the same thing and it's not working. But you keep questioning why this person's so protected, why this and why that. But you refuse to believe that the Most High is protecting them. What other proof do you need? You can't touch them. Could Lucifer touch Job? Could Lucifer touch Job when he was sifting him as wheat? Could he touch him? No, he couldn't. He could touch anything around him, but he cannot touch him. It is the same with you. And your person. But of course, they'll try again. Lucifer kind of retarded, okay? And he just is. Nine of Swords, pride makes him so. Queen of Swords in the reverse. There's a Queen of Swords in the reverse that's crying, that's trying to play the victim. They're afraid, terrified, trying to hide, or they've been trying to hide. Okay, somebody could show up in the light of day as if they care, or they're kind, or they care about people, and they don't. They don't. That's a facade. This is the most hateful. Like the Queen of Swords in the reverse is a bitch. Everybody knows that. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is a bitch. Okay, that's this person. That's this person. Okay, could even be an ex of the masculine, Ace of Cups. Yeah, they're jealous over this Ace of Cups in the upright. These two people, this karmic couple, they're jealous of it. Okay, this could be a mother figure here too. So a karmic couple and a mother figure, or a mother figure that's with someone. It's giving three people. It's giving three. The Four of Cups. Yeah, the work's being rejected. The Magician. The Devil. The Six of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, somebody wants to try to get the both of you to think about your past, to dwell over the past. Okay, the past is gone. It's gone. It already happened. It's gone. Okay, you're looking to the future. You're actually excited about the future. So you're not going to get caught up on thinking about the bullshit past. Okay, wasn't all bullshit. Okay, because it did help you get to where you are now. It did help you, advance to where you are now, so that you can meet your person, right? So, thanks. Thanks. All right. Yeah, somebody is so confused how someone still desires another person. Someone still has feelings for another person. Yeah, look at them. This is an industry, an organization, a corrupt one. Yeah, they're having downfalls. They've fallen in the pit that they've dug for you. Okay, there's like a whole bunch of holes. A whole bunch of pits. It reminds me of that movie Holes with Shia LaBeouf. You remember the movie Holes? I think it was Nickelodeon or something like that. That's what it reminds me of. There's a whole bunch of holes that you didn't step in, that you didn't fall in. Each one of these people keep falling in these holes, falling in these pits one by one. and they can't climb out of them again. Okay, there's a group that's been being investigated. There's like a closing to a case, like something or someone or some people being investigated. There's a close to it. Something's coming to a close, or it has. Yeah, Eight of Swords. There can be jail time here, prison time. The Hermit. Yeah, I told you somebody. It's like an eye in the sky. Somebody has just been being followed around everywhere they go. They're trying to get out. It's like trying to hide from the sun. Anywhere you go, there the sun is. Okay, they're depressed. Queen of Swords in reverse is depressed because they can't see what you're doing. Okay, they can't look in on what's going on the inside between you and someone. Like I said, they're just throwing shit, praying and you know, hoping that it lands or it hits. Yeah, somebody's definitely doing work to get you to reject this thing that you've been waiting for, whether it's love or, you know, something that you are going to love to do. Okay, both. Yeah, they want you to not want it. Ace of Swords. They want you to not want it. Or someone to not want you. High Priestess, and you know that. Yeah, it's kind of like you got this little smirk on your face, like, you know. Because you're so much more advanced in this bullshit. You just are. They don't understand because they're so lowly. Their minds can't comprehend how high that you've gone. I tried to say how high that you've come, but gum. I heard gum come out. So I don't know. Somebody, yeah, I'm hearing somebody smacking their gum when they chew it. Like somebody could annoyingly chew gum. Okay, I don't know. That's significant. like a cow chewing cud. I don't know. Somebody be heavy set. Page of Pentacles. Not that I am. I'm not saying that. That's what I heard. Okay, chill out. Yeah, I told you they're trying to attack you in your sleep. I feel like that energy while you're asleep, that energy is being transmuted. Your spirit guides are transmuting that energy. Okay, so you might feel a little lingering when you wake up, right? But for the most part, the energy's been transmuted, right? All you would have to do is like cleanse your space, right? You know, say a prayer, cleanse your space, and you good. Right? Okay, salt bath, you good. King of Cups is patiently waiting for a Three of Swords that they created. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They're waiting for this Three of Swords to happen. They're waiting patiently for this to occur. So that they can create something off of the despair, the disappointment, okay, the grief, you know, just all of the negative feelings. But they can see clearly that it's of none effect. It's of none effect, okay? What it's actually doing is like powering how you two feel for each other. So it's amping it up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's the, you know, you two being up at night, right? Because your higher self is battling in the spirit. Okay, but it's like the two of you, your higher selves are battling in the spirit while you're up at night. Okay, while you two are experiencing, you know, that love and energy back from each other. You know, back and forth from each other. So nothing's interrupting this experience that the Most High wants the two of you to feel. Okay, nothing's being interrupted. Okay. Loving is close. Baby, you know Alright, let's see what's in this next deck. You're pretty good on time. Turn the TV down. I didn't realize it was so loud. Okay. Some of you guys can be from the tribe of Benjamin. Alright, a Cancer could be significant. Okay. Or a Queen of Cups. Yeah, a Cancer, a mother figure could be losing their job or something like that. Okay, or they got failed business. Okay, they could have even been, excuse me, confirmation. Stealing. Somebody needs more fiber in their diet. Side message. Somebody needs more fiber. Okay, I don't know. Get you some Metamucil or you know something. Okay, more fiber. Okay. Uh, yeah, a mother figure has lost some type of opportunity, or they are losing one. Okay, while you're gaining one. New businesses. Okay. Dragon. Somebody be born a year of dragon, or somebody has slayed this dragon. The name Janet could be significant, and the boy is mine in the reverse. Brandy and Monica. Somebody's name could be Brandy or Monica. Janet. Somebody could be an artist, musician. Okay, Spirit is telling you guys to trust the process. All right. You could be seeing 2, 3, 4. Surrender to the process and trust the process. That's what you guys are doing. All right. So, no need for panic. No need for worrying or, doubt. Nothing like that. Just ride the wave, baby. Ride the wave. Okay. You got a karmic Taurus out here who's been doing this fuck shit. So a butthurt masculine. Or masculine energy. Yeah, I just saw I Still Love You, Amanda Perez. Yeah, no. That's not how love acts. That's obsession. That's deranged. Okay. Simba, I just can't wait to be king. Somebody's come into their kingship, queenship. And somebody's fallen. The fraud. Yeah, Simba in the reverse now. Scar. Yeah, Jimmy Scar. I forgot who his nemesis was in the new Lion King. Was that Scar as a kid? Yeah, it was. It was. I forgot what his name is though. Scar is his nickname. Because he was a coward. Scar was a coward. He ran. He actually left was that his mother he left? He left his mother that was surrounded by a pack of white lions. And Mufasa stayed. He stayed and fought with the mother and protected her. Kicked their ass too. Yeah. And then the dad found out and tried to pit the son against Simba. I mean, not Simba, Scar. Mufasa, damn it. So there's some cowardice in here. Okay. I love you and I'm so sorry. Yeah, somebody does not like what I say. Love don't act like that. Okay. Love ain't violent. Then you damn sure ain't got to be violent to prove somebody's love for another person. Okay. That's what karmics feel like. I can be toxic to you. I gotta test you and see how much you care. What? Okay. California can be significant. I ain't forgot February. Yeah, this person's name is gonna be all over the place in February of 2026. Okay, yeah. Stumbling blocks removed. Okay, so this person could have been responsible for putting stumbling blocks in your way for some of you. I told you what happened to me when I was a kid, and I seen this fucking in my living room. Him, yeah, seen him in my living room. The moon in reverse. Okay. Some backfired moon magic. Okay, you got a breakthrough. I'm telling you, a breakthrough. All right, so there's nothing in the way. Karmic partner. Yeah, this is coming from an ex-karmic partner. Okay, could be an Aries for some of you, or just a fire sign. Come and see me for once. Somebody coming to see you. Party next door. Somebody coming to see you. Castaway, Wilson. So somebody is like kind of like stranded on an island all on their own. Okay, Tom Hanks. Remember when he made the head out of the volleyball, named it Wilson? You know what I'm saying? Right? I mean, hey, you'd start talking to the volleyball too. You would have done the same thing. You're stranded on an island. You ain't got nobody else there. Wilson. Come back, Wilson. Okay. Somebody's going a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Got a Leo. Okay. Okay. He or she tried to poison you. Okay, so this could be a karmic Leo from your past. All right, there could be two Leos. This one does not feel karmic at all. Okay, so yeah, there's a fire sign from your past, like we just said a minute ago. Okay, somebody's mother tried to poison them. Okay, Cancer. Something with your fourth house. They tried to put you out of house and home somehow. Okay, behind the scenes, trying to make you homeless. She tried to poison your life. It could be that. Okay, but somebody was actually poisoned out here. Yeah, somebody's mother could have gave something to an ex of yours to poison you in the past. Some of you from the tribe of Naphtali. Something's gonna occur in December with an earth sign. Yet whose prayers are not being answered. Yes, this is somebody who's a karmic. This is someone who's been left behind, an earth sign. So we got an earth sign and a fire sign that's been left behind. So a fire sign is attacking a divine feminine, and there's an earth sign attacking a divine feminine as well. Divine masculine too, but they're focused on divine feminine. 12-12. Okay, whoever the a community. The closer I get to you, Luther Vandross. Okay, so solidifying that you and someone are getting closer. Okay, all right. Something's getting closer. May can be significant, or somebody could be born in May, or this person could be from Alabama, or this person could have moved away. Like this could be their home state. What season is May? Is that spring? Is that spring? Whatever the opposite of that season is. So if it's spring, then fall. So now, okay, going into winter, something significant, okay with that. So the closer I get to you. So you guys are coming together. Something's now. For some of you, something's now. Okay. Yes, okay. Bet. This what happened when I think about you. I get in my feelings, yeah. Chaos magic backfired. Didn't I say those arrows? I said arrows, didn't I? Yeah, them arrows circled you and went right back. Right back. Alright, a couple more. We ain't gonna fill the whole table up. Alabama came back out. Somebody's name could be Amanda. The Eye of the Tiger. Okay, Katy Perry. January. Okay, Saginaw, Michigan. That inmate. So somebody could be an inmate in Saginaw, Michigan. Okay, or they could have been to prison in Saginaw, Michigan. Somebody could be short. Okay, something about the electrical grid. Okay, so your electronics could be, you know, funky or whatever. Acting wonky. Somebody could be trying to tap your phone. You know that. You don't care. Like, what are they gonna do? Spy on me to death? Could be trying to intercept your conversations with your person or something like that. I feel like they're being blocked. Okay, Washington State can be significant. Okay, or DC, but this is, I made this card. This is Washington State. Okay. There's a new home and land. Okay, that could be being taken away from someone and returned to another person. Again, with the closer I get to you on the bottom of the deck, in 333, you could be seen. All right, generational curse breaker. The both of you are. I don't know why I just spoke like Yoda. Okay, maybe you guys like, you know, sci-fi, Star Wars, you know, Star Trek, things of that nature. All right. You know, y'all can be space geeks in your own right. Sexy space geeks. It's not a derogatory term. It's a good thing. Okay, it's sexy. You know. Yeah, confirmation. I don't know if y'all heard that horn honk. All right. Let's look at the current. Pretty good on the current. So something has cleared out, washed away. Okay, you can feel like the brisk and like the energy. You know, like brisk air, right? It's kind of like cold, but it's snappy. There's a little fog, you know. The sun's peeking up over the horizon. It's like a crisp morning. There's dewdrops on the leaves. Okay, like something's fresh, replenished, refreshed. Knight of Cups, Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands. So a flame has gotten bigger. Passion, desire is growing. Thinking about you, Frank Ocean, Channel Orange. Yeah, y'all thinking about forever. This ain't no dating for sport, you know? The Hierophant, yeah. Ten of Swords, somebody could be in court for an unaliving. Okay, if it's not that stream, then some type of betrayal, backstabbing. Okay, Spirit's telling you to relax. Relax, okay? Page of Cups. Everything is as it should be. And it's not going to be interrupted at all. Don't matter what they're doing or trying to do behind the scenes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is you keeping your balance. That's what matters. Okay? You know, focus on what you are happy about, which is this victory. Okay? This celebration that's coming. That you're experiencing now. Celebrate now. Okay? Some of you are. You are celebrating now. Okay? Justice in the reverse. Yeah, somebody could be trying to, like, you know, make a truce with you or something like that. I feel like they think that that is going to stop something from unraveling or happening when it comes to the justice system. Yeah, because somebody could have used the justice system to do some criminal shit to you. Okay. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Family. Family. Okay, so be leery of family. All right, relatives, actually. Relatives. You know, family title is earned, right? It's a respectable title to have, okay? True family. And it doesn't have to be the people that you come from, okay? You know, your family is who you make them, okay? Your blood is your relatives, okay? You know, you're not obligated to the bullshit, okay? To deal with it, to you know what I'm saying? Put up with it. You're not a punching bag, you're not a pincushion. Okay, you're not a welcome home mat that you wipe your feet on. Five of Cups. Somebody's crying over spilled milk because they did something that's irreversible, and you're getting what you want. Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, and they have to deal with it. Six of Cups. Okay, past life soulmate, past life love. Seven of Pentacles. You got to be planting seeds, and those seeds are growing. Five of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy Taurus. I'm even getting Libra off of the Hierophant, and I never get Libra off the Hierophant, but I'm getting that. So justice is giving me the Most High is taking care of something. You do not have anything to worry about, okay? The Most High is taking care of it. Don't care what they're doing. King of Swords. Yeah, this King of Swords has left something behind. Okay, this doesn't have to be an air sign, could be. Okay, but this is somebody just in this energy. Okay, the Lovers. They're standing up for what they believe in, for what they want, what they feel. Okay, that driving force on the inside of them. The Lover's strength. Yes, This love is driving this person. It's driving the both of you. Okay, somebody's like a tank. Okay, you get in front of this person, you will be, just picture what a tank could do to a person by running them over. All right, there's no wheels on the tank. Okay. Yeah, this person's let somebody out in the cold. This person is trying to apologize to this person. This person could even be like trying to get religious assistance. Somebody could be embellishing something to a religious figure. Okay, this could be a priest. Somebody's lying. Somebody's a liar about what happened or something like that. With somebody's trying to go to God about you. So you're going to attack God's anointed, and then you think you're going to go to the Most High and beg and plead for His assistance, His help, when you attacked His vessel that He resides in. Basically the Ark of the Covenant, because that's what you are. Those of you that walk around with the Spirit of the Most High in you, you are the Ark of the Covenant. Okay, you are the Ark that carries the Most High Spirit. So God is not mocked, and something's going to happen right in front of their face. On purpose. 4 wands. If y'all saw the last episode of the House of David, like the season premiere, the second season premiere, or what's it called? Not premiere, like the outro, okay, to the season. There was a part in there, Samuel died in that episode. There's a part in there where Saul came with all of his army. He came with all of his men, okay, because Samuel was standing in the way of the road and he wouldn't let them pass, right, to go and kill David, right? And they thought that they was going to run up on Samuel, right? And Saul was like, Samuel, don't make me kill you. And Samuel was like, what did he say? Samuel said, well, don't try. And then he tried to walk towards Samuel with his sword. And then Samuel brought all of them to their knees. All of them to their knees. Like a ringing started in their ear, and then their head filled with pressure. It felt like somebody was doing this to their head, and they all just fell to the ground. And then Abner comes up and is like, protect the king. And then Samuel gets pissed off and was like, God is not mocked. And then he does something with his hands, and then it just knocks them all down. Knocks them all down. They can't get up. They're just down for the count. Okay, like I'm getting some powerful energy like that. Okay, like these people are like, what you carry is subduing these people. Okay, I don't care what they try to do. They're subdued. They're wanting dominion and control over you. That's never going to happen. They don't have dominion and control over their own vessel. Wheel of Fortune. Destiny will be had. Okay, and it will come to pass. 8 of Cups. Star. 6. Somebody's on their way to their star. You hear me? You hear me? Fire sign. King of Pentacles. Okay, this person can be well off. Okay, or, financially comfortable. All right, they don't miss a meal. Okay, 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups. You seeing 4, 4, 4? 4 Swords. 3 Pentacles, 8 of Cups, a Star, 6 of Swords, King of Wands. Somebody wants to tell you 9 of Swords. Somebody wants to tell you the truth about something, or they should have told you the truth about something. It has to do with finances. Emperor, 2 of Wands, the 10 of Swords. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. There's been this emperor, this weak-ass emperor behind the scenes that has been giving orders to people, that have been paying people to come towards you to do things to you, that have put hits on you for some of you. Okay, whoever this is could be an Aries. Okay, I'm getting a J name. Somebody's that name could actually be J. JJ. Somebody from your past that you used to have passion for. I don't know, a dick pic can be significant. A particular, that's what I'm picking up. So this person could have sent you an unsolicited, dick pic. I feel like this person is so far behind, or this is a potential counterpart somewhere in your past. It's so far behind you, like you could probably not even remember who this person is. Not remember their name. Yeah, this person's been attacking for the longest time. Last spring is significant to this person. Proud of you? Is that what they're called? No. Make me proud, Drake. You know, I don't like his voice, but you know, I had to say the song before I turned it. Four of Pentacles. Yep, somebody's afraid. They're in distress because they try to hold on to your destiny. They try to hold on to what you desire, what you wish for. This is a superstar usher. So somebody sees you. Okay. The both of y'all could be superstars. Six of Wands. Yeah, you got victory. This person wanted a victory by holding back what it is that you desire. Okay, Ace of Swords. But people see the truth about this person, these people. Two of Cups, and they see the truth about a divine couple, or who the divine couple actually is. Oh, something's gonna be extravagant. Yeah, I don't even use the word. Something's gonna be extravagant. Like somebody's gonna cry. Like how? Somebody knows how to make an entrance, I'll say. Somebody's confident too. Okay. A little nervous. Okay. Nine of Wands, but they're confident. They've been through a lot as well. Okay. You know, they're the wounded warrior, but they are not, you know, stuck, right? They're not bound by past wounds, okay? They've been going through some completions. This King of Pentacles. There could be a King of Pentacles out here that's afraid. Judgment. They're afraid of someone's strength in their decisions. Somebody's convictions in their decision making. Okay? You know, this is a person like, for example, like, okay, I'll use myself, right? Like, for me, or at least my grandfather taught me, right? Okay? When I was younger. You know, a man's word is everything, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he always taught me to be a man. Oof. Don't do it right now. Don't do it right now. He always taught me to be a man of my word, right? Okay, you know, if a man does not have, you know, his word, if his word means nothing, then, you know, that man really means nothing. Okay, and not to say that they're not valuable or anything, but that's what they choose to do, right? So I've always, like, kept that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am very intentional in what I say that I'm going to do, right? And if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Okay, you could absolutely bet your life on it. I'm going to do it, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm not knowledgeable about something, I'm not going to talk about what I'm not knowledgeable on. Right? Not going to make it seem like I know something that I don't. Right? If I don't know something, okay, I'm not going to speak on it. Or I'm going to go look for the information to find it out. Right? Okay? You have that type of person. Okay? Or you are that type of, both things. Two people are that way. Okay? Two people are people, man or woman, of their word. Okay? Their word is enough. They don't have to prove anything. Okay? The receipts speak for themselves. What else there? Trump is being blown on something. Two of Cups. Soulmates. Eight of Swords. Four of Cups. Somebody's mad. They're trapped. They're stuck. Okay? Feel like they're stuck in whatever it is that they created, that they tried to stick somebody else in. The Lovers. Something has been established and something is staying established. It's like slowly opening. Right? It's give me like a clam. Right? There's those clams with pearls in them? I believe so, right? It's giving like a clamp. Not being pried open, but opening on its own, right? In due time, right? When it's ready to open, okay? And something is open. Ace of Wands. Hey, pun intended. Pun intended, okay. Somebody can't wait to make love to somebody, okay? Ace of Swords. Y'all can be going back and forth in the spirit. Okay, I ain't gonna touch that. You know, y'all know, y'all having sex in the, you know, making love in the spiritual, okay, realm, in the ethers. It's protected. It's enclosed. Okay, it's private, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. The Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's like somebody keeps trying to ram something, right? To be your protection. The both of you guys' protection has amped up because the two of you come together, right? So the both of your ancestors are protecting the both of you, right? You got a big ass crowd of ancestors around you. Okay, you cannot be touched. They don't play about you. Okay, they love you. Like, you may not realize, but you've helped free your ancestors on the other side by doing what you came here to do. Okay, by doing the healing. You know, your healing. It's kind of like you healing, right? You allow for. It's kind of like you give them that extra energy that they need, right? When you advance, they're able to advance on the other side, right? Okay, and the other side is, you know, it's established a little different, right? It's not about the material, right? It's not about anything that is physically worth value, right? Okay, it's about energy, right? It's about, I want to say your ranking. It's more about your, you know, your ranking. Okay, like we described the other day, right there. Confirmation, thank you, Spirit. Like we described the other day, like there's ghettos in the spiritual realm, like there's slums, right? Not, you know what I'm saying? Not so savory environments. Okay, you know, it mirrors this world, right? Well, the reverse. That the earth mirrors, the 3D mirrors the spiritual. So everything down here is like a watered down version. Somebody feels entrapped by someone's success. Okay. The Empress. Queen of Cups. The Sun, the Ten of Cups. I cannot explain y'all happiness right now. I just can't explain it. Y'all are on cloud 1,000. Okay. Y'all way up there. Way up there. Way high. A natural high. Okay. All right. Yeah, the Lovers, the Ace of Cups. I ain't even shuffled the deck yet. That was a nasty shuffle. There we go. Somebody could be a collector. Like somebody could like to collect watches or, you know, necklaces, earring, colognes, perfumes, anything. Some of you guys could be getting rid of old things. Clearing out the old, making room for the new. Too many. I had to hit it 3 times. Charlene, Anthony Hamilton. Yeah, that's a karmic. That's a karmic. We ain't gonna play no karmic energy. Future, the Hermit, unspoken. So your alone time is about to be transformed, okay? To being alone with another person. Okay, something is very private, something is very, you know, not secretive, but private. Something's private, okay? This is like y'all, you know, taking a boat or a ship to a private island, getting dropped off. You know what I'm saying? You got everything you need on this island, right? Nobody can access this island. Nobody else can, you know, find their way to this island. It's y'all's. That's what it's giving me, okay? 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands, the Tower. Again with the J names, Jeremiah. Somebody can have the spirit or the energy of Jeremiah the prophet. Page of Swords, the world. Somebody is watching someone online. Okay, the Four of Cups. They feel rejected by whoever they're watching online. Okay, the Knight of Cups. Temperance, the Hangman. Somebody was waiting for something to change. Okay, yeah, so that they could Eight of Wands move towards you quickly. Yeah, it's like somebody trying to check your temperature. Like if you're online or something like that, if you serve an audience, somebody watches you to try to check your temperature. You know, see if they can read you. They cannot. They don't know who they are. Like I cannot. They do not know themselves. So they cannot know you. They just can't. They never can know you because they don't know themselves. Strength in the reverse. This could be a karmic Leo. Temperance, Sagittarius, the Hangman, the Eight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the Child of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Okay, I like that. Okay, so somebody is one of you, one of the two of you. Okay, whoever's in divine masculine energy, man or woman, don't matter. Whoever has to take the action. Whoever's in divine masculine energy has to take the action. That's the one that's coming towards divine feminine. Okay, which is to draw, right? Divine feminine is pulling and drawing things in. Divine masculine is, or masculine energy is action. So somebody's been waiting, they've been being patient, okay, to try to gain a full perspective, okay, to see the whole picture of something, all right? And now that they have that, or they're gaining that, they're going to, the pace is going to pick up out of nowhere, okay? You're going to feel, it's going to feel like something being fast-tracked or, yeah, time speeding up. Okay, it may have been feeling like time's been, you know, slowed down, okay, for a while, but I'm telling you, it's speeding up. What the Most High say? I will speed up the time for the elect's sake. I will speed up the time for the elect's sake. Yeah, for y'all's sake. Two healers out here. Two sexy healers, successful healers, who have an unwavering tenacity. Wow, never heard that before. And a lust for righteousness. Confirmation. I just got a notification. Spirit said you guys have a lust for righteousness. Never heard that before, but it makes sense. Healthy. It's a healthy lust. Never heard that together, but hey, Spirit's telling me it's a healthy lust. Okay. You are for the divine. You cannot be bought, sold. Okay. You cannot be tempted away from God. Okay. Like you too have been with God since you guys are ancient. Your spirits are ancient. You're not new souls. Okay, you've been here for a very long time, many of times. Okay, but somebody's fast tracking towards another person. Okay, to start something, to build something. Okay, something about a contract being made official. You know, upon a face-to-face meetup or a conversation or something like that. A back and forth, giving equally. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, yeah. Emperor, yeah. Yeah, Two of Cups, yes. Alright. Let's look at the rest and wrap it up. Nothing feels better than this, he says. Better Khalid. Sun City is the album name. So it's sunny where you guys are. Like it's a sunny day every day. Okay, the two of you are happy every day. It's like experiencing a new level of happiness that you didn't know that you could experience. Okay, coming from a mundane existence into a marvelous light. Okay, Holy Spirit, come through. King of Cups, the Moon, Judgment. Yeah, somebody's moving on how they feel. All right. Might be in jail or rehab. This Leo, this karmic Leo that's watching somebody is feeling weak. They're feeling like a coward. The Six of Wands, okay, because it's clear that your life got better when you left them, or when you cut your energy off from theirs. The Five of Swords, yeah, they were trying to compete with you. They were trying to win at all costs. Instead of being your partner, your helpmate, they were trying to throw you under the bus. It's too many. Yeah, a betrayer, a Judas, modern day Judas. Every group has got one, at least one. Something about divine timing being now. I'm telling you something being fast tracked. Divine timing, and then the Chariot. Isn't the Chariot the fastest one in the fastest moving card in the deck? I believe so. It is. Yeah, it's the one with the wheels. Yeah, and the horses. Yeah, I believe it is. Okay, so somebody's on that Chariot. They on their way. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody with the whip, cracking the horses. Three of Pentacles. Even though in real life, I don't think this person would crack a whip at horses. Yeah, I feel like I needed to say that. This person's a sweetheart, whoever this is. Okay, your person, male or female. High Priestess, a Seven of Swords. Okay, something that the both of you know that you are not, you're keeping it private, like I just said. Yeah, somebody's trying to make you feel like in your subconscious that somebody's being sneaky or something like that. Okay, and they're not. Eight of Pentacles, they're working on something privately. Okay, they're not allowing people to be in their business. Okay, believe me, this person is not the sneaky type. Okay, if you want to use the word sneaky, I don't feel like you can use the word sneaky with this person. I feel like it'd be an offensive, like disrespectful. Okay, like another word would suffice. Private is the word that sufficed. Also feel from the Seven of Swords, Spirit is throwing you off a little bit on purpose, okay, so that you can be surprised about something. Yeah, that they're working on. Eight of Pentacles with this person for you, okay. You cannot care. You can want to be surprised. This is a good, phenomenal surprise. That can't nobody stop or interrupt, by the way. The Nine of Swords. Somebody is scrambling. They're fearful. Okay, they're trying to figure out something to do, something to throw in front of this Chariot. Like throw a metal pole in the wheel. Okay, but we are in 2025, right? So the Chariot could be a car, with actual wheels on it. Tires. Okay, so somebody can't throw. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can't throw anything in between your wheels because we're in the modern day and age. Five of Pentacles, yeah. So they're just feeling out in the cold. They're feeling defeated, okay, which they should. The Tower, they should go heal, and move on with their life. They can't use this one anymore. These love spells don't work anymore. They only work for the time being so that someone could learn. That's it. That's all. Once somebody learned a lesson or woke up, you no longer, you can't unsee something. You can't unknow something that you found out, okay? And somebody can't put you back to sleep again, either. The Nine of Cups. Ugh. It's like a grown-ass man. Somebody's like, but I want it. But I want it. They're like sitting on the ground. Like, Spirit's showing me them as a child. They're sitting on the ground and I want it. It's reminding me of those birds from Finding Nemo. Those seagulls. Mine. 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 Somebody's attitude, man. Like they just got this disgusting entitlement. Like you're a possession. Like they don't see you as a human. It's just like in Sodom and Gomorrah when, the men saw the two angels, the two male angels, they came to get Lot's family, right? To save Lot's family. And the men around there saw them. and they were banging on Lot's door because it was like, give us the angels. They wanted to sleep with the angels. They wanted to have sex with the angels. They ended up getting dealt with. Okay, they was in the city, left in the city. Sodom and Gomorrah did not fall because of what the world thinks, right? It tries to paint over, use something small, something that is very human to experience, and then they make it like it's blasphemous or it's this or it's that, right? And it's only to strike fear in people, okay, to keep people subservient. That's it. Okay, Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed because the people were evil. They were doing all manners of evil constantly. Constantly. I mean, there was they couldn't even, what did the Lord say? What did the Lord say when he was talking? Like, Abraham was asking him, are you going to destroy everything? Like, are you going to destroy everything? The Lord was like, okay, if you can find confirmation. Thank you. 3 times. Thank you. 3 confirmations. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Okay. The Lord was like, if you keep confirming, let me say it. Damn. The Lord was like, if you can find this many, right, then I'll spare Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay. Let's say, I can't remember the exact number, but let's say 5 people, right? You can find 5 people, okay, that are separate from, you know what I'm saying, everything that's going on in there. Then I'll spare the city. Couldn't find 5. If you can find, he went all the way down to 1. If you can find 1 person, he couldn't find 1. There was not 1 person. So that's why Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, because there was evil, wickedness in their hearts all the day long. Wasn't anything specific or this or that sin or this sin. Wickedness had filled their hearts. And their hearts were hardened. So there was no getting to them, speaking to them. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't hear anything. So they had to be destroyed. Or it would spread like a cancer. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Wasn't because of sodomy or same sex or none of that surface level bullshit. Okay. That is absolutely normal to a human experience. The 8 of Pentacles. The Star. Confirmation. Somebody could get a role, or somebody could be offered a role or something like that. Like this, I'm seeing like a movie set. The 10 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. Like somebody could be picked for something over another person, okay, or other people. Something that you don't even know that you're in the run for. I'm saying you, so it must be talking to you, beloved. Okay, 10 of Swords reversed, Page of Wands. Now I'm hearing the time, the future. What is to occur in the future is not to be compared with, you know what I'm saying, where you've been, right? I'm paraphrasing here, right? But it's something about like, you can't compare, the what God has for you is going to be so amazing and so great that you will not be able to compare it to where you have been, right? You will forget. Like, it's going to be so amazing that you're going to forget what happened to you in the past. You'll be able to remember it if you try to, jog your memory, but you're going to forget about it, is what I mean. And the more that you don't think about it, the more that it's not in your energy, you're literally going to forget about it. It's going to fade away. And it's going to be as if it never occurred. I promise you it is. I promise you it is. The 4 of Swords. Somebody could be having dreams of Egypt. Okay. Ancient Kemet. I've been being drawn to Ancient Kemet lately. Okay. Somebody could be a reincarnated ruler of Ancient Kemet. You have to research that if that's you that's been being led to specifically Ancient Kemet. Okay. Even if you haven't been led to there, wherever you've been being led to, research it. Okay. 8 of Cups, because it has something to do with who you are. Okay. Or who you've been in past lives. The 2 of Wands. Something about past life regression. Somebody could be scheduling a past life regression session. Ace of Swords, to get the truth about their past lives. What happened in each of them, or different specific different past lives. Yeah, I'm seeing one back in slavery time. I'm seeing one back in seeing castles like Camelot, Round Table, Knights of the Round Table, something back. Some of y'all were alive in that time. Okay, just different times, different periods. Mayan, yeah, confirmation, yeah. Ace of Swords, confirmation. Yeah, somebody is going to excel in this position, whatever this is, okay? Like, greatly excel in it. Like, somebody likes you, somebody likes what you do, how you do what you do. Okay, somebody could even end up giving you, or they can feel like they can give you pointers on something, okay? And basically, iron sharpens iron, right? You know, the countenance of, you know, a friend sharpens the countenance of, you know, the friend, right? Their friend. So it's going to be the two of you learning things from each other, teaching each other things, right? You know, it's like puzzle pieces. Puzzle pieces. Missing puzzle pieces that you didn't even know were missing. All right, let's wrap it up, Spirit. The Empress. You are seen. If you are this Empress or in this Empress energy, you are seen for exactly who you are. Exactly who you are. Okay? Something about your family, remembering when you were a child or something like that, and looking at you now. Yeah, this is who they tried to stop you from becoming. Okay? Tried to put a lust demon on you. Okay? Some of it could have been through sexual trauma or abuse for some of you. Yeah, Child of Cups. Because you were a sweet child. Whoever I'm talking to. Eight of Wands, you were a very sweet child. They didn't like that. And you were tapped in. The Hangman. You understood, at a kid, a child, you already understood the world better than the adults did around you. Okay. You already knew that the system that we were living on is something not right about it, or everything's not right about it. Like, you question things like this as a kid. The average child or kid does not, you know what I'm saying? They can't think outside of the spectrum of being a child, right? You could, and they hated that. Five of Swords. They hated, hated it. They could have not invited you to family events. They could have let you out of things. You know, you could have had this desire to be around your family growing up, right? To be at social events, or, you know, Thanksgiving. You could only come around like every once in a while is what I'm saying. Like every once in a blue moon, you'd get to, you know, be where the family is. And then on top of that, you had to deal with some type of abuse from a family member that the whole family knew that you were being abused by. Damn, that's sad. But you loved your family so much, like you wanted to be where your family was, like your cousins and everything like that. You just wanted to feel included. Yeah, I can feel your heartbreak as a child. Yeah, I'm feeling too a lot of people promising you things as a kid, never delivering, never showing up. You know, I don't know, this could be a parent, two parents. Like I'm hearing somebody hype their kid up, you know, that they haven't raised, that you know, somebody else is raising. Could be a grandparent. Somebody's hyping their kid up. Oh, I'm gonna come. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna take you here and this and this and that. And they never show up. This kid is sitting there packed with their bags by the door, and the parent never shows up. And they do it to them every time. They did this on purpose to traumatize you, because they were doing spiritual things to you as a kid. Their own kid, they were doing spiritual things to, because they knew your destiny. Shit make me want to cry, man. Yeah, the Sun, look. This happened to both of you. Now, it could have looked different. It could have looked different, right? Okay? But it happened to you and your person. Especially for the two of you that have known each other since a young age. The Nine of Pentacles, okay? It's like you guys have felt ostracized. You guys have felt like you don't belong here. Like, you know, you're alien to this planet, right? But you don't feel like that anymore, because you know that you're not supposed to fit in. You're not supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, as everybody else is, because you are not normal. You're not the average human being. Not to say that other people don't have gifts and abilities and the potential and, you know, the prospect to grow, because they do, right? But many are called, few are chosen. The Chariot, sideways. the Five of Swords. Somebody's real petty. Somebody's trying to like high side with somebody's trying to like show off a car or something like that, or this is what somebody's doing in the past. There could be a car that's been repossessed. The Three of Wands. Yeah, it's somebody chasing the car off in the distance. Yeah, yeah. While the driver's getting smaller and smaller, the tow truck driver. Somebody thought that something was never going to come, or somebody kept hiding a vehicle that was due to be repossessed. Yeah, and they found a vehicle. Oh, they're about to. King of Swords, Ten of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Somebody is telling their family what it is. Okay? You know, if they got a problem with whatever it is that they desire, you know, that's in their heart to do, then they can kick rocks. Then they can kick rocks. Four of Pentacles, the Tower, the Three of Swords. And people are shocked. Appalled even. Somebody's dramatic. Somebody don't play about the, like, what? The sun reverse. Yeah, they're all sad and depressed. Because somebody has risen up, a masculine, divine masculine, this boss figure. Yeah, they're not playing with nobody. Their convictions are their convictions. They feel like I'm a man, right? So, you know, no one's going to tell me as a grown man what I want to do. No one's going to even speak about, you know, having a problem with what I want to do. Because who the hell are you? I don't care if you're blood or not. You're not going to disrespect my person. You're not going to talk shit about my person. Not in front of me. That's somebody speaking there. Two of Swords. I'm telling you, people, they're confused by this. It's like a computer glitching, like error, like they don't. The Magician. All right, Spirit, last card. Oh, I saw one flip, didn't I? No, thought I did. The Five of Wands, okay. The Moon. So whoever they're telling this to are these family members. There's certain ones of them that are kind of like, they won't dare crash out in front of this person or something like that, because I feel like they'd be put in their place. So they're doing something like behind the scenes, like in their private time, or, you know, when no one's around. They got a problem. They're like, that's what they're doing, basically, acting like a child. Child of Coins. Temperance. The Eight of Swords. If you've been waiting patiently for somebody to be locked up for someone, okay, for some type of work they've been doing, or something they've been doing at work, or something they've been doing to somebody while they're at work, okay, something's coming. What's coming? Six of Swords and the Five of Cups. Them being left alone. So they're going to have to deal with something alone. Okay, something which they could have amped up a whole bunch of people to help them to do. Yeah, they could be left alone and deserted and have to face, you know, old Lucifer all on their own. The devil. That ass is mine, is what I just heard him say. That ass is mine. Five of Cups. All right, last one. That's it. The Knight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. The Fool. The Queen of Wands. Somebody is coming. The Lovers. The Wheel of Fortune. The Six of Pentacles. Oh yeah, somebody's on their way to get to you. They can have some type of gift with them, okay? You know. It's like the mothership is coming to pick you up. Look, but the mothership is, your person's on the mothership, right? Look, you know, it's getting, Scotty, beam me up, Scotty. You see the opening? It's opening. Somebody coming to get you. They come to pick you up. They coming to pick you up wherever you are. Okay. All right. I'm leaving it there. Aquarius. That's your read. All right. Hope you got some info there you needed. Okay. If not, then just for entertainment purposes, right? You can have answers or messages and other readings that I've done. Okay. Um, Stay on top of your spiritual hygiene. Make sure that you stay focused. All right. And really, by that I mean focus on what you're happy about. There's no reason for you to be focused on anything else. Anything that does not make you absolutely happy. Okay. There's just like who was I telling that? I was telling somebody at the gym the other day. They was asking me, do I like, how do I like doing tarot, right? Being intuitive or whatever, doing this part of my gifts. And I was like, you know what? I actually desire it. Like when God be telling me to sit down and rest, like I really have a hard time not coming up here. I really do. Because I love doing this. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. In all aspects. And I feel like nobody should be spending any of their energy, any amount of their energy doing anything that does not absolutely make them happy. Anything. Yeah, I believe that's just a waste of energy. If you're not spending your energy, your time doing what you absolutely love, then what the hell are you doing? Then what are you doing? 444 on the number of people in here. Okay? What are you doing? Right? Don't make no sense. Anything outside that is misery. If you're not doing what you love, it's miserable. So do what you love. Right? Do what's within your heart to do. I've said it plenty of times, you didn't put the desires in your heart, the Most High did. So the things that you want for yourself, the Most High wants them for you even more. Right? So who the hell is man to tell you anything different? No one. Okay? Right? So I love y'all, beloved. I'll holler at y'all later. Stay prayed up. Congratulations. All right. And those of y'all that are still, you may be not, you may be going through something a little heavy right now. Yeah, push through it. Push through it. All right. It's not going to last. It's not going to last. Don't let this, let this be an inspiration to you. If you're not to this point yet, let it be an inspiration. Don't allow yourself to feel some type of way about it, But if you do, then address it. Don't ignore that feeling. Okay? Don't ignore that feeling. It's okay, sometimes we might feel jealousy for something, right? But don't act like it's not there. Look at it and figure out why. And then heal it, fix it. Okay? Because there's no reason for you to be jealous over anything that's happening for, your bros and sis, right? Spiritually. Because if it's happening to them, that means you're next. Okay? It means you're next. Alright? So keep moving forward. Shit, crawl if you have to. Crawl if you have to. But keep moving. Alright? Alright. Love y'all, beloved. Be safe. Alright, stay prayed up. And I will see you later. Peace. Watch out for monitoring spirits. Okay. I just, yeah. Alright, I'll holler. I